What's up, a Cinema Shogun here, and the actress playing Galadriel in Amazon's Rings of Power recently spoke out and said that The Lord of the Rings and Tolkien's work did not have enough women in it. Now, if she watched the movies and read the books, and this was her main takeaway, I would argue that she wasn't a Tolkien fan at all. However, I would at least say that she's entitled to that opinion. However, there is only one small, teensy bitty little problem here. Right before the actress playing Galadriel, that's what I will call her. I don't even want to say her real name. Let's not give this woman any more clout than what she deserves, which is zero. So right before she says that The Lord of the Rings and Tolkien's work overall just does not have enough women in it, she literally says in the same quote, the sentence right before saying this, that she never even read the books. So how would she even know if The Lord of the Rings or The Hobbit or anything Tolkien wrote had enough women in it for her or not? I want to read you all her direct quote, because this has to be one of the most idiotic things said yet from any one of these cast members. And boy, oh boy, there's been a lot of stupid stuff said. This is the exact quote. And man, all right, here. All right. I got to keep my composure here. I didn't read the books and think, I wish there were more female characters, because I took it as a given that that was the way things were. I didn't read the books and I think, I wish there were more female characters. How did you come to that conclusion if you'd never read the source material? That goes to show, folks, that the talking points, the SJW woke freaking weirdo talking points, it trumps all. They don't even realize how idiotic they sound. No, I never watched that, but it needs more women in it. How would you even know? You never read the books. This woman never cracked open a Tolkien book in her life. Yet the only thing she has to say about it is, oh, they needed more female characters, that's for sure. It goes to show that these people working on this show, they weren't attracted to Tolkien's work because they liked it. They were repulsed by it. They despise it. I'm not exaggerating. They downright despise it. The reason they're doing this is because they're trying to correct it. Because Tolkien made the mistake of telling his own story, creating his own story. And he didn't know back then when he created this story that he had to include POCs and trans hobbits and stuff like that. So they have to come and mess everything up. These people despise Tolkien. The actress playing Galadriel says that Lord of the Rings doesn't have enough female characters right after admitting that she never read a book. She never read the book. If I get hired onto a $1 billion television show that's about a certain series of books, I'm going to read those books. If I am playing a character that has previously existed, I'm going to read up on that character. These people, they don't even do the work that actors are supposed to do. You're supposed to get in character, right? Are you not supposed to study the character you play and then try to get in character? No, they don't do that anymore. They just create their very own characters and just slap the name of a character that you know and love right on top of them. So this actress playing Galadriel, we're not even going to call her the actress playing Galadriel, the activist playing Galadriel. She has no idea how her character is supposed to be portrayed. She hasn't read a lick of backstory on her character. Yet they'll go out here and they will criticize Tolkien's work. And they try to do it in a nice way. They try to do it in a way where weak-minded people won't pick up on it. But it's clear as day that y'all are shading the hell out of Tolkien. And we are only maybe weeks, months, maybe a year or so away from them just downright just calling Tolkien a racist or some random thing. It's coming. It's coming. Oh, yeah. Oh, boy, bet your ass it's coming. And after the activist that plays Galadriel made this completely idiotic statement, she goes on to act as if she was the first, or that she is the first female character ever casted in a TV show or movie, period. As if she's the only strong female character that has ever graced the big screen before, not even the big screen. Because most people are going to be watching this show on their tablets and random iPads and stuff. But she acts as if she's the first strong female character. And in the process, sort of craps all over the real Galadriel. And acts as if, oh, her version is better. Her version is stronger. Because she's got on armor. And she's man-spreading. With her crotch wide open. Trying to use the mannerisms of a man. So she's stronger. No. Not even close. Not even close. You see, these people, they want to act as if they want to prop up strong women characters, strong female characters. But the only way they know how to do that is by giving those female characters the traits of a man. Men are strong and women are strong. We may be strong in different ways, but there's nothing wrong with strong men characters, and there's nothing wrong with strong women characters. And there's nothing wrong with those men characters being masculine, and there's nothing wrong with strong female characters being feminine. There's a lot of beauty and power and femininity overall. I think we can all agree. This may sound like some woke propaganda, but I'll put it out there straight up. A woman is the most powerful thing on earth because they can push another human being out of their freaking body. That woman doesn't have to put on knight's armor and slay dragons to prove to me that she's strong. Yet in Hollywood, the only way they know nowadays, the only way that they could prop up a strong female character is by making her basically a man. Now, when you watch the original Lord of the Rings movie, The Fellowship of the Ring, regardless if you ever read the books or not, as soon as Galadriel came on screen, you just sensed it. You didn't have to know her backstory. She didn't have to come in there acting like a man. She didn't have to whip her dick out and slap everyone in the face with it, put on some armor and act as if she's a chief warlord. No. She walked in to the scene. She was radiant. She was beautiful. And she just reeked of power. You got the sense that even though she was feminine and dainty and delicate, that she was more powerful than any character that you've seen in that movie. You got that sense. And they didn't have to turn her into a man to do that. You didn't have to know who that character was. You saw her and you got the point that she was badass. She was cool. She was strong. She was a leader. But she was a woman. And there's nothing wrong with being a woman, and there's nothing wrong with being a man. But that's what Hollywood wants to preach. They want to act as if they care about strong women characters when in reality, they hate women. They despise women. They don't care about strong women characters. They don't care about characters of color. Because the only way they view those characters as valid is if they shape them into your traditional male lead. White male lead, to be more specific. So all of this acting as if this is the first strong woman to ever grace the big screen. All of this acting as if Lord of the Rings didn't already have strong female characters. When I watched the original Lord of the Rings movie, I sensed the power of Galadriel. When she got closer to Frodo and just went, you all remember the scene. I know the CGI isn't as good these days, but man, and when I first saw that, I was like, oh, shit. You realize, oh, this woman is strong. You know, you realized it. You got it. When I see Galadriel in the Rings of Power, I roll my eyes in the back of my head. Because all they did was turn Galadriel into a man, change the story completely. And now they're just going to act as if, oh, this is, you know, as if she's the strongest character. The whole entire synopsis and point of the Rings of Power existing is to ruin Tolkien's legacy, to tarnish everything he ever created, and to make this Mary Sue Galadriel into the strongest, most powerful warrior, the coolest person you've ever seen in your life. Yet she can't even hold a candle to just the few moments that we see Galadriel in the Fellowship of the Ring. But I want to know your thoughts about this down in the comments below. While you're down there, hit that thumbs up button, hit that subscribe button, ring that notification bell. And I'll talk to you all in the next video.